first time at speed going into turn number 1 here at Indy. They stay side by side for the lead. Logano inching ahead of Kurt Busch as they go down the backstretch.
Picking that outside line, work for Joey Logano. Use that momentum. Look at Brad Keselowski. Big aggressive move down the back straightaway.
Short shoot into turn 4. They're still side by side fighting for position. Keselowski in the 2 on the inside of the 10 of Eric Almirola.
See them side by side. That's going to be a big advantage to that car behind them.
The car fell off big time. He said he was in a 4-wheel drift there.
Oh, it's a huge wreck on pit road. We talked about how narrow it was, and look at this. They're piled up at the end of pit road.
Piled up. There's like 6 cars you can't even get by. Huge damage to the 48, the 37 we see in there. Unbelievable.
The others that were up front not affected.
Look, the one has an issue on his pit stop. It is chaos on pit road.
And look at this. The chaos back here. Corey LaJoie in the 32. He's in it. The 19. Martin Truex Jr., because of the issues he had on the track, he's involved in this as well. They pile up at the entrance to pit road.
Gets slowed down on, it's a chain reaction, a domino effect that starts way up here. And then look at the cars. There's nowhere for these guys to go because of how narrow that pit road is and affected so many cars.
We also saw a tire got hit there. Those things are 70 pounds that just got thrown in the air. We're going to show you another look. But again, Steve mentioned 3,500-pound car. Pinched between 2 of them. And the amazing thing is he crawled out of there. And
front downforce, as you see the 48 who was in that accident on pit road. Looks like a flat left front tire or right front. It's got all kinds of damage.
Get off the track.
That's Justin Allgaier that's behind the wheel again, filling in for Jimmy Johnson, who now is at home in quarantine because of a COVID-19 positive test. And so not what he wanted to see either.
NASCAR had to look really hard to see if there's any debris on the racetrack.
He had a vibration, and Indiana kid Ryan Newman obviously disappointed with what has happened here. The right front tire down. Don't know if that happened prior to or after he hit the wall.
Rick, we had a conversation about Ryan Newman this morning. Jeff, you and I mean, his numbers are unbelievable. Daytona 500 champ, Brickyard 400 champ, Silver Crown champion. I mean, he just has been in the sport for so long. 668 starts. I think sometimes we forget he had that spectacular crash at Daytona to start the year. Recovered from that. It's great to see him back in a race car, but not quite like this. He wanted this one to run to the finish.
A lot of damage to the right side of the 6.
It's a tough day for Roush. Buescher already had some troubles today on pit road. Out of the race in 35th. Looks like this might end the day for Newman. Just have to wait and see how much damage the suspension took to that hit to the outside.
Well, and Dale, this is one of these tracks that as a crew chief, I'm going to have to really be sure this car is okay to go back out. You're going so fast. We're going to take a look at it right here. Oh, looks like a flat right front to me.
Well, we talked about it, guys. This racetrack is one of the most abrasive racetracks we go to. A lot of times we unload
race cars. Look at the replay. Oh, boy. Oh, such a nasty angle into turn 3. One of the fastest parts of the racetrack for these guys. And, it's just, there's no practice. It's a green racetrack. It's incredibly abrasive. We've seen this track just destroy tires throughout a tire test. These tires. Oh, wow. Almost got that. Yeah, Austin was able to take that spot away.
I thought William was going to get on the right rear quarter panel, but he wasn't able to. It's going to hurt William.
Oh, William's got a left front tire issue.
Blew up. The left front tire blows up on the 24.
Remember, just took right sides. 2 tires only on the last pit stop. That left front had time on it. I don't know if you ran over something.
Left front came apart.
Yeah, he might have been able to slide, might have slid that left front into the pit stall or something.
Great point, Dale. Great point. I didn't see the pit stop, but that would be what you would expect, right? Damage it right away, it explodes. You see.
And then he should beat him off the corner. Should have more momentum down the back straightaway. And then here comes the push from Harvick.
Harvick's going to go 3 wide.
Harvick
Almost into the
lead.
grass.
All the way to the bottom of the racetrack, and Harvick takes the lead at Indy.
And I thought he was going to push him.
I flinched.
You have to take those runs. You have to take every run you get, especially against Denny Hamlin, who looks like he has the best car.
Ryan Blaney hard into the wall.
Out, safe.
Oh, my goodness.
Blaney was running 12th. We saw he got damaged on pit road.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
Was he and Brad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that Brad Keselowski, his teammate?
Must have been some contact or something that got Blaney turned around. I don't know if Blaney was on the inside and got loose into Brad or what. Or if he had someone. Here, let's take a look at Logano. Oh, looks like the 12 gets loose.
Yep.
Hard to tell if anybody was in his left rear quarter panel. Another look, this will be helpful. There you see Blaney.
Oh, yeah.
Tried to sit down into the corner. I think he.
And it's going to be Kevin Harvick that will get the stage win. Also getting some stage points will be Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin,
Good job, green checker.
Matt DiBenedetto, Austin
Now
Dillon.
95 is going to line up, push this 11. They're side by side up front. The 11 is going to have the run.
He's going to try it. Here comes Hamlin to the inside. And Hamlin will make the pass.
Not so fast. Quarter panel. Look at that move by Harvick. Ah, that's aggressive. Didn't get to the bottom right there, though.
Don't they have to come to pit road? But man, it just shows if you can get out front. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Huge.
And this is going to be a caution right here. Big hit again. This time it's Alex Bowman in the 88.
That looks a lot like Eric Jones's wreck. He was running 8th. Last on pit road on lap 103.
Turn 1. They're coming out of.
Wow. Again, a really hard hit there. Looked like the right front went down.
We saw a restart and the craziness, but the control of this race changed on that green flag.
Oh, hard into the wall. Denny Hamlin from the lead slams into the wall. Again, we see a right side, right front failure, and Hamlin hard into the
Down
wall.
here if you can. Catch your breath. Talk. Just catch your breath. They're with you now.
We mentioned it when Eric Jones slammed into the wall, one of the hardest hits. And then we see it duplicated by Denny Hamlin there. Great to see him climb out of the car.
Not only the physical pain of hitting the wall like that, but the emotional pain knowing so close to winning Brickyard 400.
He said in 2017 it was the biggest heartbreak of his career to lose that race. He came so close to winning it that day. He's got to be feeling that same heartbreak.
Chris Gabehart, crew chief. Let's take another look.
Off into turn 1 and the right front goes.
Seen some big impacts today. That's such a big hit.
It's so surprising to me too, because we've just been talking about it for the last several laps about the clean air that he's enjoyed. And
One thing you wonder, Junior, is you know, with the cooler temperatures, right? It's gotten
More speed.
Yeah, it's probably faster than it was. Clean air.
Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, side by side, getting ready for the maybe final restart.
You can see the push from behind of Kenseth.
Austin Dillon also in there giving the shove to that outside line. Can he clear him? He does before they get to one.
All right, I'd say Custer did a great job there helping his teammate get out front.
That speedy drive that's on the racetrack that was blowing up that we saw the four go through. Now it's Kenseth running second, trying to get a draft. Battle for third, teammates Eric Almirola and Cole Custer.
Harvick has been shot out of a cannon. What a restart and a mess back here for everyone else.
Through the short chute and into four. Again, if they get the white flag, the next flag will end the race.
A little contact there between the 2 and 41, Cole Custer and Keselowski as Kesey takes 4th place. Custer trying to hang on to a top 5 here.
White flag is
white
out.
flag.
One more time around. Kevin Harvick. A huge lead over Matt Kenseth. Down the backstretch for the final time. Harvick, Denny Hamlin. They've been the dominant 2 cars all of 2020. Hamlin crashes out as they were battling for the lead. Now Harvick trying to go back-to-back at the most famous racetrack in the world. Coming out of turn 4, Kevin Harvick is going to see the checkered flag. He wins again at the Brickyard.
Brickyard 400. Awesome job.
Big wreck behind him. Couple cars in the grass here. Austin
Benedetto
Dillon.
and Austin Dillon. And remember, Dillon was right up there. He was up front helping push Harvick at that restart. They were running 14th and 15th, those 2 cars. As a celebration for the Busch Light team, that Ford team will begin.
Old guys rule. 2 oldest guys in the field finished first, second. I say that because I'm old.
By the way, that's the 53rd career win for Kevin Harvick. He's now just 1 win away from tying Lee Petty for 11th all-time in wins. What a season Kevin Harvick is having. This checkered flag moment brought to you by Advance Auto Parts.
Let's take a look at this wreck and see what happened with Austin Dillon. A couple of these other guys involved. Oh, Matthew tries to get down in the inside of Austin, and they both end up in the fence. Oh, and another aggressive move there. Watch here. Austin just doesn't give him the room, and Matt kind of bombed in there.
And that 34 that came through Michael McDowell ended up in 7th. So that position they were racing for was going to be well inside the top 10.
Yeah. How about McDowell in 7th?
Reddick.
That small team continued.
Reddick finishing 8th. Bubba Wallace in 9th.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.